Okay.
Welcome back. It's been a while.
Well, we didn't really have a lot of videos scheduled this month since last month was
A lot.
so busy.
Yeah, I had several, at least 6 videos last month.
Yeah.
Some of them were pretty. They were pretty long.
So we decided to take a bit of a break this month. And
yeah. We decided, and don't worry. Yeah, I had, the rest of this summer is, at least what we planned is, and doesn't really have, isn't nearly as packed.
Mm-hmm.
So today,
today we're going to be celebrating the anniversary of the Starhenge. It's releasing in My Singing Monsters Dawn of Fire.
The 6th anniversary.
It's the 6th anniversary, to be exact, and it released in version 1.7, and alongside the first Quint Element monster, Candelabra. So,
so with. Okay, so
as you may have also noticed, we've officially surpassed 3,000 subscribers.
Yeah. I didn't mention we hit 2,000.
Yeah. So I suppose this can also be considered our 3,000 subscriber special.
I guess.
Well, even though it has nothing to do with that.
Trust me, I want to do something else for that.
This time around, we're focusing on Celestials.
So, okay. Well,
so, let me talk about the background here.
So, so it was, I think, July 2017, shortly after the Starhenge was finished. And Alex was also playing Breath of the Wild since we got our Switch at the time. That's when we first got our Switch. And then he thought,
well, I want an open world MSM game.
God damn it, every time.
It's like my hyperfixation. So I was like, well, what if we create it?
Yeah.
Or at least come up with an idea for it. And I was like, okay, well, what class of monsters would make the most sense? Well, the Celestials, obviously. They have like the most moveset and ability potential out of like really any class of monsters.
Yes.
So I figured those would be the most interesting protagonists.
Yes. So yeah, that's kind of just the idea he had.
And I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah. What if he made an adventure game?
And yeah, that was the.
Yeah, and so then I think we started, I think, in September or October, or we didn't have any other things going on, and Island Hoppers was still on hiatus, as if I'm correct. You know, if you remember correctly, in the Island Hoppers video with Part 6.
Waiting till Wubbwood
Chapter
Island.
6 was basically just a filler chapter.
We were waiting for Wubbwood Island to be finished.
Well, it was.
We were waiting for Wubbox.
It was released at that time.
What were we waiting for then?
I have no idea. Did you forget about it or something?
I don't know. I guess I just procrastinated since I didn't know how to pick up from where we left off.
I mean, yeah, you did just leave off on a filler arc. So we started it back in October, but well,
I know I got bored of it because I went into way too much detail.
We quickly put it on hold
because I went into way too much detail over everything.
And oh my God, you're trying to tell me that I tried
to like describe the entire game I'm envisioning.
And
like every detail.
You like make notes for that. And also you're telling a story first, not.
Yeah.
Or you're a storyteller first, game designer never.
Yeah.
All right.
Basically. So.
And so yeah, we quickly dropped that, and then also we finished. Then we did finish Island Hoppers.
Years later on.
Yeah, on New Year's Day.
Hey, so that was cool.
So then I realized, and then we had well, this was during the sequel era.
So,
And when we farted all of those out.
so I wanted to continue, get back to another MSM related idea. I wanted to bring back Celestial Hijinx. So I think we started from scratch because
I only think we did try to pick up where we left off.
Yeah.
It was not very. We were not that far.
But yeah.
So I think we then for like the next month or so.
Oh, we finished the whole thing.
Yeah. Now, since this was about 4 years ago,
it's time. Well, we don't
Alex
remember all.
insisted it did not.
We don't need to write it down because, like, I remember the things I remember, and I didn't forget anything new.
So. Yeah. Great. No. Get something to eat.
A drink,
Get comfortable.
And yeah, we're gonna talk about this whole game idea.
So I think I came up with the name.
Yeah, Celestial Hijinx.
Because you didn't know what it was, just Untitled Celestial Adventure or some shit. Game. And so I thought this Celestial Hijinx makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And so the game starts on a
planet. I think the planet it was called Planet Galvan.
Very creative.
Yeah, Planet Galvan. Or Galvan.
I don't know. Whatever. What his name is dumb.
So you can already see this is an alternate universe because there's a race. Because all the Celestials in this specific AU who are a species of is basically the dominant intelligent life on their planet.
Yes, very different. And control over that.
And also different races that possess elemental control over or possess control over their elements.
This is an AU. Just go with it.
Yeah, just go with it.
And so I think we have Prince Zubo.
Prince Zubo. The Galvana.
Well, I think
it's Coronation Day, and they're set to become the next king of Planet Galvan, which they're not particularly thrilled about. Like, it's not a very exciting proposition for them. By nature, Zubo is a very creatively minded individual. More interested in exploring and seeing new things, as well as just making weird gadgets and trinkets.
That's why, and he made his own. He made his own. With his own experiments.
Wubbox was
The Wubblins.
And were actually developed by Zubo and are sort of the artificial fauna of Planet Galvan. Because there are no natural life forms aside from the Galvana on Planet Galvan. It's a purely industrialized cybernetic society.
Man, I can tell. No wonder why he'd find that boring.
Everything looks the same.
And so he decided to. I think it was one of his a pixel model. I think.
Yeah. They crown their pixel as king after, and you're like,
hey, you want to have a cat? You want a castle?
You've always wanted a castle. So here's, you can have, now you get a whole kingdom to yourself.
So he did that to destroy, he did that and
took off in a secret little makeshift spaceship. If it flew away from Planet Galvan.
Yep, and I guess cue the title card after that.
After the intro cutscene. I don't remember what the king's name was. I think Zubo was named.
Probably one of the names.
I think Zubo was named after their father.
Yeah. Zubo Senior, or the Zubo the First. It's whatever you prefer. So Zubo took off and landed
on planet. I don't remember
the name, but it's the one of the poison
the
element.
poison planet. We're going in order, starting from Galvana instead.
Yeah, that's probably the thing you don't remember.
I don't remember planet names very well, so I'll try to make one up.
Yeah.
So it's a planet. It's a swampy planet.
Yes.
Overrun with toxic fungi, acid pools.
Yeah.
Holes. Not a very hospitable environment.
Yeah.
The dominant species on this planet are the Skaratar, are a race of insectoids. It's known for their ability to create a reliable structures that can withstand the harsh acidic atmosphere of their planets.
And I think I'm correct. Like Zubo, I think it's isn't it about his staff?
Yeah, Zubo, their staff with them.
And I think like need to recharge.
The thing is, the ship, it wasn't built the best, and it ended up crash landing on the nearest planet.
So yeah, so this.
Oh my god, I can't believe I have another freaking load.
Okay, come on, Grandma, we're doing a video.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So basically explore the planet.
See if you can find help. Well, as soon as you get out of the... Well, okay, it switches perspective. If right. If to Kadu. Young Scards are looking to leave the village that he grew up in.
Yep.
And so Kadu and his friend Nikto or something.
I don't know.
I'm just pulling from one of the default names for Skaratar.
Yep.
Or hear a crash in the distance, and they decide to investigate. When they approach the small ruin, the small crudely made ship, if its passenger exits, that's Zubo immediately he pulls out their staff after self-defense and surrounds himself with an electric force field.
Yep.
Nikto is successfly deterred by this.
Yep.
And runs back to the village screaming about an alien. And while Kadu tries to talk to the foreigner, Kadu convinces Zubo that he's not a threat, and they let the shield down. Kadu explains, Zubo explains their situation, and Kadu agrees to help. Saying that they could go, suggesting that they travel to the industrial side of the planet.
Yeah.
And ask a skilled engineer there or to fix up their ship.
So yeah, this was where we
off because I felt the need to just
go over the entire walk there.
Yeah, I went to go over the entire walk.
Yeah, I don't think there's really much to say there.
The first mission the first mission's somewhat simple. Basically, just follow Kadu along the safest path.
Oh, yeah, I guess, like, yeah.
You might run into some unpleasant native life if you stray too far, such as some plants that could cause you to become ill. Well, but not much interesting happens until they near the city. You can get ambushed by a gang of humbug bandits.
Yep. Oh yeah, it's probably going. How does the combat work?
Yeah, it's like sort of like one of the Warriors.
A Muso game.
It's like a Muso game. And it's a 3D combat system.
Yeah.
And you can choose between any of the 12 characters, whichever ones you have unlocked at that time.
Zubo has as you.
Zubo has a combination of ranged and melee attacks. So it is a very versatile character. Or they can beat the enemies, beat up the enemies from up close with their staff, forecast it as lightning magic. And they can strike from a distance, as well as having a projectile reflecting force field. That lasts for a few seconds. And though you can't move while the force field's activated. And so, yeah. I should mention that the antagonists of each planet are the rare versions of that element's single element monster. Usually, not counting Planet Galvon. Since I'm not going with the theory of making rare Warlocks the antagonist.
No, God, no.
So yeah, the gang's leader, or rare humbug, I think steals something from Kadu. I think they were bringing the ship with them. Somehow, no, I don't remember actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, either way, hey, they get something stolen from. No, I remember how this goes now. They get ambushed and drive the bandits off. Then they finally arrive at the city. And upon meeting with the engineer, whose name I don't remember, I'm just gonna go with Tockstrom. He explains that yeah, you can pick up a spaceship, but there's one problem. A lot of his supplies were stolen by the humbug bandits. So, well, off to recover them. Yep. What are you doing? I should mention that, and I should talk about Kadu's playstyle, who is mainly melee. Okay, but also is a status inflictor. Oh yeah, Kadu's your healer too.
Yeah.
No, he was studying to be a doctor. Or you can, your melee attacks can sometimes inflict a poison status. That's to drain your enemy's health slowly. And at higher levels, you unlock poison and gas attack. As well. But yeah, pretty standard melee attacks. From Kadu. Who just some jabs with his forelimbs. And I believe he might also have a glide. It's not super efficient, but he does have a slightly slower descent.
Yeah.
And I think that's what all I need to go over for him.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, they have the parts for the ship.
Yeah. So they take out the humbug bandits and recover the parts of or the supplies. At which point they bring them back to Tockstrom, who helps repair Zubo's ship and reinforce it. It's also made bigger to accommodate more passengers if needed. So, with that done,
Kadu agrees to.
Zubo decides to head off, and Kadu asks to go with them. Zubo agrees, saying it's probably a good idea to travel in numbers, and not like all on their own without someone to heal them.
Yep.
So yeah, the two who set off with the new goal of exploring their planetary system. They set off for the next nearest planet.
Oh boy, what was this one?
I don't know what the planet was named.
It's the shadow element.
The shadow and light element.
Oh no!
Yeah, because this is back when I had my ethereal light element as a thing.
Oh no!
And so yeah, that's a thing here.
Oh no! Just go with it.
Just go with it.
Just.
So it was basically a planet with two intelligent societies.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of what they are. What to call them. The Ludos and the Alavigs. Sure.
Oh my god.
And this planet's main character, Wuju, is the bastard love child of the Shadow King and the Light Queen.
Yeah.
He's currently living with his father, or in the Shadow Kingdom. They have a bit of a strained relationship.
Yeah.
As the king does not. As the king is very strict about Wuju leaving the castle.
Okay. Yeah.
So he sneaks out. Out out after seeing a ship fly down for a landing, and from outside a spire window. He introduces himself, and Alvin explains that. What are you doing?
I gotta go upstairs.
Okay. And explains the situation of the two kingdoms, and how they're basically at war constantly.
Yeah.
Due to the once harmonious relationship between the king and queen having fallen off.
Yeah.
The king has become bitter about the whole thing. And doesn't want Wuju to associate with his mother.
Yeah.
So, the three of them together decide to set out and, well, to go visit his mother.
Yes.
Or in the light half of the kingdom. After navigating through the dark wooded shadow. After navigating through the
That
dark.
looks like, oh my god!
Okay, be quiet, please. Okay, sorry. Oh, god damn it.
Alright, words.
Alright, hurry up.
Well, your mom was griping about you.
Okay, so...
Light.
where was I?
Light Kingdom.
Okay,
the
after
inhabitants.
traveling through the wooded Shadow Kingdom. They arrive at the... I'm in the light desert. There isn't much in terms of forestation or anything. It's just a massive open sky in which there's a constant battle going on between the Grumpire warriors of the Shadow Kingdom and the Angal warriors of the Light. Yes, my fan-made light element monster, Angal.
Oh God. Oh, I'm sorry for cringe.
This is one of the... Let me find that.
It's on your computer, right?
Probably.
Yeah, you don't just... I don't know why it wouldn't be. Oh God, I'm sorry. This is so stupid. I'm sorry, the light element.
Yes, I know.
It's so dumb. Oh God. It's not even, it's so lazy. That's the best you could do.
So,
alright. Here's a shitty MS Paint drawing. Alright.
once it loads. This is,
This monstrosity.
Angal.
Oh my God.
If it will show
Turn
up
off the light.
the focus, yeah.
Turn off the light there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, there we go. Oh my God.
Angal, the light
Holy
element.
shit. Ew. Ew, what is that?
It's the light element ethereal.
No.
Angal.
No. Yeah, you know. So this all came from a throwaway in Ludwig's bio.
About the balance of light and shadow.
I think they were just being metaphorical.
Yeah.
It was just metaphorical, not implying there was a light element.
No, yeah. So, traveling through the war zone, and fending off any aggressive combatants, they make their way to the Light Castle.
And
and sneak their way in. No, not yet. And sneak their way in to meet the Queen. She asks how the Shadow King is doing. And Wuju mentions that he is still bitter as usual. So Wuju decides to end the war somehow. I don't know. Listen, this part is dumb.
This is dumb. This whole part is.
This whole part is dumb.
It just. I don't know. Just. Did you bring up how Wuju plays?
Oh no, I didn't.
So is he like a red mage?
I guess, yeah. A combination of light and dark magic.
Yeah, healing and offensive magic. Yeah. He's basically a red mage.
There's healing and offensive magic, where he utilizes his dark spells.
Yeah.
I think Dark Pulse and Shadow Ball from Pokemon.
Yeah. I think
and Heal Pulse.
Also, yeah.
Also being able to support his allies.
Yeah.
Alright, the thing with Kadu's healing is that it's tied to items you pick up. Well, Wuju is tied to a magic meter.
Yeah.
Kadu can craft medicine, and Wuju can physically has healing magic.
Yeah. Yeah.
But really much later on, we'll encounter a pure healer.
Yeah.
Well, not pure healer, but someone who's more focused around it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's how Wuju plays.
And so are the army generals.
Yep.
No, I think they're just I don't remember. But either way, the antagonists are a rare Grumpire and a rare Angal.
So you want to know what Alex did for this? His favorite technique of
making it photo negative, and now I flip the hand so it looks like it's screaming at the heavens.
He inverted
a
it.
broken halo and a frown, an expression of agony.
Miserable.
Oh yeah, also made the wings into bat wings instead of angel wings.
Oh my god.
It's a demon.
Yeah. What the? Why? Why? No.
It's horrible.
I think for all of his light element monsters are horrible, but all are just stupid. And electric is the ethereal counterpart, and that was literally just a throwaway line.
Yeah.
And the celestial island and bio doesn't mention.
So I guess after beating these, oh right, I remember they're terrorizing the kingdoms.
Yeah.
And it turns out that the Shadow King hates them as well. And you do them both a favor by taking care of these rogue warriors. And I guess this somehow unites the king and queen again.
This whole chapter 2 is stupid.
And the light and shadow people are once again and free to mingle with each other without constant war.
The chapter 2 is stupid.
Chapter 2 plot sucks.
This is so why? This is just this. I don't think this is. Okay, moving on.
Moving on to chapter.
Moving on before I lose more brain cells.
Oh,
Yeah. The light element. So, it's we go in
Next,
order.
we're going to the Earth planet next.
Yep. Yeah.
Probably need something like Crag Rock or something.
It's
It's a desert canyon.
I don't really know what else to say here.
And the open in air of the planet, it is, well, it's basically just a giant desert with some interesting rock formations.
Yeah, that's...
And the main town here.
Yeah, it's like a saloon.
It's sort of like a saloon type area. It's a town out situated in a giant canyon.
Yep. And this is where
and with homes built into the wall, all of entrances dangling like rope bridges.
This is where you meet
Grimmeth.
Yep. Grimmeth.
Grimmeth. The Tort.
Yep.
He comes from a poverty-stricken family, and hopes to find some sort, and dreams of finding something valuable. Will take care to you know, like he basically dreams of striking gold.
Yeah, striking gold. Yeah.
He wants to find a valuable mineral buried deep beneath the planet's cave system. That his father's been searching for years.
Yeah.
Years. He has a few siblings, and I remember at one point his mom makes a remark that soon she's probably going to have to eat her youngest son.
Oh, right. Yeah,
I
remember that.
I don't remember. I don't remember, except that was a weird fucking moment.
Oh yeah, but okay. So I think Tort has like a Goron roll.
Well, Grimmeth is slow. Normally, but he can roll up into his shell and barrel through enemies.
Yeah, like the Goron mask.
Yes, he also has a stomp attack.
Yeah.
Duck in his shell for defense. And has and can do a close range kick if you don't want to send yourself flying.
Yeah.
So our heroes make a landing in the canyon town.
Yep.
Down and come across Grimmeth, who explains his plight.
Yeah.
Night. And, well, your new friends, one being an experienced navigator of dangerous environments, and another being a master at navigating in darkness.
Yep.
Yes. They decide, well, why don't we go into the cave systems with you
Yeah.
and search for this precious mineral?
So yeah, they do so.
No, the main expanse of. So yeah, the main expanse of chapter. Or, no,
3.
Chapter 3. He consists of the. Consists of the vast cave network from beneath the Crag Rock's surface.
Yep.
It's a very bit.
Yeah, I think it's so. This part's like a dungeon crawler.
Yeah, sort of. You fight off enemy using narrow crevices. And yeah, that's the thing.
That's it.
You fight off
At
enemies.
the end, you fight. At the end, there's a. At the end of it, there's a. There's a.
You finally find the mineral, and it's being guarded by a very by a quite insane rare noggin,
Yeah.
and that threatens you. Before rolling around and slamming into the walls rapidly to collapse the floor,
Uh-huh.
or dropping you into a pit where you fight.
Yep. Yeah.
So
After you
beat
yeah.
the rare noggin, and then Grim throws him down on a pit.
Ow. Oh, I hope that didn't break it. Hope he didn't break it.
Then they retrieve as much of the mineral as they can, and they retrieve some of the mineral, all of them carrying as much as they can.
Yep.
And before we're climbing their way out of the cave system, and showing the hall all to Grimmett's family.
Guess I won't have to. Guess I won't have
Guess I
to.
won't have to eat my own children. and,
Dear.
and so, yeah, with the Grimmett's family getting ready to finally start or living a stable life. Grim decides that he wants to go and travel with his new friends.
Yeah.
And offer his assistance as thanks for how they basically just changed his life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the now 4 set off for whatever the next planet has in store.
Do you remember from chapter 4?
Well, I think I sort of remember it.
Yep, the plasma.
The Plasma planet.
Yep.
It's probably something like Planet Plasmos or something.
Yeah, I don't know. He's bad with names.
Mm-hmm.
Names you couldn't tell.
Here you meet the Society of Pixies.
Yep.
There's like a very bright, surreal alien planet vibe here.
Yeah, with
With like really shiny chrome cities.
Yep.
He's weird spherical architecture that doesn't seem to make sense by human standards.
And super intelligent.
That's a super intelligent society,
Yeah.
known as the Pixies.
Yep. So
Our main protagonist is who you're gonna call nerd, or just Ouya for short, or the nerdy nobody who's constantly picked on by his peers.
Yep.
He goes to investigate a spaceship landing alongside everyone else.
Yep.
And after he's bullied by the others wanting to see it first, Wuju who gets mad at that and tells them off. Ouya thanks them and introduces himself.
Yeah.
At which point he announces they kind of came at a bad time because they have a poltergeist problem.
Oh.
Well, or more like a poltergeist problem.
Yep.
There's been a spiteful specter going around sliming everything.
Yeah.
And creating blockages, is gunking up machinery and all around causing havoc and panic.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to chase down, follow the trail of goop, follow the trail of green and goop, navigate through the maze-like architecture.
Yeah.
Architect.
I make them.
I do that all the time. In the maze-like architecture, we're going from building to building, chasing this gleefully evil ghost.
Yep. So yeah, it's you confront the rare ghast.
You confront the rare ghast in a large concert hall type building. And capture the specter or in a phase-proof container.
Take care of the giant green centaur.
Yeah, capture the specter in a phase-proof container or to be imprisoned.
Yep.
And for his chaotic crimes.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Of course, as per usual.
Yeah.
All the local the inhabitants say thanks.
And apologize to Uya since he actually did quite a bit to help out here.
Actually, it was thanks to my friends.
Yeah. And so.
Yeah, and then he agreed.
And Uya agrees to travel with them for a while.
You get the
you get the structure.
I think you get the structure.
So, how does Uya play?
That's
I'm thinking he's mainly an offensive magic type character.
Yeah.
As well as having the power of flight.
Yeah.
That's very important.
Yeah.
He does get tired after a while, but his small hitbox and ability to fly, I hire. Oh, also, he can fly just off the ground, forever, no problem.
Yeah.
That's how he gets around.
Yeah, he can't really.
He can't just fly extensively, like higher than just normal ground level.
Yeah.
Well, for long periods of time. And though there are upgrades later that allow you to extend this limit to great lengths.
Yeah.
And to reach crazy places.
So, all right. Yeah. Yeah. So, chapter 5.
So yeah, they travel. Yeah, so like he has like pulse magic. Like,
yeah.
Like he could summon blasts of reality distorting psychic energy. To attack enemies.
Yeah.
And such, and even use his own goop.
Yeah.
Goop to stick them down.
Yeah.
So moving on to the next planet.
What the hell happened in chapter 5?
Well, chapter 5
It wasn't.
Is planet
I don't know what planet Nimbus.
Nimbus. Yeah, sure.
I don't know.
Planet Nimbus. Is a gassy planet, though not in the traditional sense.
Yeah.
It's basically the whole planet. The planet doesn't have much of a surface aside from its core, or the majority of their air master, of their citizen, and through the mastery of air, the Atmos, live in around the massive plateaus of clouds that surround the planet. It's like the surface layer is just clouds.
Yeah.
Clouds. Very strong clouds, thankfully.
So yeah, you meet. Yep. Here you meet.
Though unfortunately, in this particular chapter, you can't use Grimmeth.
Yeah, because he's too heavy.
He has to stay in the gravity. He has to stay in the gravity stabilizing in confines of the spaceship due to the fact that he's literally too heavy, and when he tries to step out, he just falls through the clouds.
Oh, yeah.
And he had to be saved when he first attempted this.
Yeah, that you probably should stay in here. Yeah, stay in the ship for this one. So, all right, you know.
So yeah, this introduces the idea that some planets
are inhabitable,
are intraversable by certain characters.
Yeah.
Or such as, well, Grimmeth on planet Nimbus.
And probably the next chapter,
which we will go into as well.
Oh, so, okay, so all right, you know the structure. You should know the structure at this point.
They go into a town.
There's a problem.
In this case, It's an annoying. It's a flock of birds. It's a flock of tweedles. All that terrorize the town. I'm swiping and clawing at citizens and stealing their belongings.
Yep. So then and you meet
Their leader being a rare tweedle.
And you also meet Jeff.
You also meet Jeff the Atmos. Just a regular guy. He's just annoyed by these birds.
He can use wind magic.
Mm-hmm. He has a super jump.
Yep.
I'm specialized in pushing enemies away.
Or it can also be used for puzzle. Also.
It can be used in puzzles as well. Now, he can also have pressurized jets of air or utilize as projectile weapons.
Yep.
And as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think you get the point.
He's themed around pushing and shooting.
Yep. I think you get the gist. They eat the Tweedle.
Yeah, they chase down the Tweedle all throughout this planet, which has a significant focus on platforming compared to others. Whereas you have to make your way, you have to climb in the clouds to reach each and even in farther air.
Yeah.
Air of clouds where you fight, you confront the Tweedle. Well,
yeah.
Who's actually hiding out inside of a traveling storm.
Ah.
So you have to go inside that.
Yeah.
After beating off the swarm and taking down their leader, or it begs for mercy and decides not to continue attacking the Atmos. I was under return all their stolen on property.
Oh yeah, weren't there? Yeah. So they thank the people thank them. Jeff decides to go with them.
Just say my life's pretty boring.
Yeah. Oh yeah, weren't there interludes between chapters?
Yes.
There were interludes between chapters.
I do remember some very prominent, specific interludes. So Pedro's king, right? On planet Galva.
Yeah, Pedro is king.
And
Wait, that's not right.
Wait, that's not right. You're not supposed to be king. And
I don't know. The people are stupid, and they're.
The citizens are just going with it. They're like, "You wear the crown. You're the king."
Yep.
And Pedro enacts all sorts of dumb laws,
Like
mandatory swimming lessons, and everyone has to walk on their hands.
I don't think.
I hate this. The former king is just suffering.
And I think he then tried to. I had to realize where the hell. Wait, where
Where the hell did my child go?
I think I remember. I think he tried to go and recruit the previous antagonist.
Yeah. It's true.
Have you seen
my child? Hold him going on about how they had some unfortunate and annoying encounters with them.
Perfect. Yeah, I think.
So yeah, the original king is recruiting an army to wage war against his own child.
Yes. Father of the year.
Yes.
Father of the year, everyone.
All because he's mad about them leaving their pet at his king.
Yes, very petty.
Yeah.
So, yep, all because they wanted to avoid, they didn't want to take responsibility.
So, yeah.
So, chapter 6. Chapter 6 is right. I think, yeah, right. Yeah. Chapter 6 is.
Planet. It had Aqua in the name. Put it Aquario or something?
Aquario.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, okay.
Aquarion.
So I I mentioned characters that cannot that can't travel on some planets.
Mm-hmm.
I think that what this one is Zubo.
Yeah, Zubo cannot exit the spaceship.
That doesn't look.
They're just immediately like,
Oh,
no, I'm not doing this.
They just kill everyone.
Just.
Everyone just die if I think.
Yeah, I'm not using lightning underwater.
Nope. No.
So, plot twist. This is a chapter without the main character.
Yep.
So, yeah.
So, I think, well...
So, the remaining 5 characters, there's Kadu, Wuju, Grimmeth, Uya, and Jeff, set out the Hornicle,
the Hornicle can help.
Can help and cast a spell of breathing on the party.
Yep. Breathing magic.
Breathing magic.
It sounds really... yep, it's really dumb when you say it out loud.
Interestingly, in this chapter, Jeff's abilities aren't as powerful.
Yeah.
But you can still push enemies away with water currents. You can't exactly use projectiles, though.
So yeah, one of them. So yep, there's some rogue toe jammers.
No. There's a specific rare toe jammer.
Rogue toe jammer.
Who sabotaged Captain Pegleg's vessel.
Yep.
Basically, there's a sunken ship that the famous Captain Pegleg used to sail across the planet's surface. This years ago.
Yep.
But with his stash of treasure he'd accumulated, and came a greedy rare toe jammer who snuck into the treasure room, who integrated the gold with its own body, to become a giant gold kraken monster.
With marshmallows.
And marshmallows too.
Yeah,
Giant gold kraken marshmallow monster. Or tore the ship apart from the inside.
Yep. So yeah.
And now it resides in Coral Reef.
So and then they meeting Davy.
An abnormally tiny hornicle with a strong sense of justice.
Yep.
So wishes to help old Uncle Pegleg get his ship back.
Yep.
And repaired.
Yep. So with the help of the
Help of Davy.
So in terms of his Hornicle, Davy's gameplay,
Davy has some interesting abilities. Underwater is obviously where he's at his strongest.
Yep.
He can create whirlpools, to spin enemies around out and launch them. He also has basically what Jeff can do on land.
Yeah.
And the ability to push enemies away.
Yeah.
In addition to various attacks focusing on bubbles.
Yep.
You can use bubble. You can use popping bubbles to damage his opponents. Don't ask, it's video game logic.
Don't ask.
He also has a powerful melee attack with his lobster claw.
Yep.
So that's neat.
Yeah. So
it's not relevant to this chapter, but he's also a bit slow on land.
Yeah. So then, they go to where they go to where the ship was, or the remnants of the ship.
Have to take on the Kraken.
Yep.
And in the process, as most of the group is incapacitated, and then Davy loses a leg.
Yeah.
But even while injured, he pulls through and gets right up to the core body of the beast. Easton takes it down. Dying toe jammer sounds.
Dying toe jabber.
toe jabber sounds.
Yep. So yeah. So they get so yeah the treasure is reclaimed.
The treasure is reclaimed.
And Davy agreed that he want.
And after going back to get some medical attention and get in a peg leg of his very own,
Yep.
he decides to travel with the group.
Yeah.
And they go back to the ship and introduce him to Captain Zubo.
Yep. You're a captain, you say?
Hey, I already respect you.
Yep. So yeah.
So, the group of 7 now decide to head off to the planet. I really want to use a planet from Kirby in terms of name because there's a really good one, Heartbeat.
Planet Heartbeat.
Because like the heartbeat.
Yeah.
Furnos has aspects of a heart in its design. Come on, it's perfect.
Yeah. So they meet. It's a very. Do not use. Davy cannot be used here.
He'll dry out.
Oh yeah, it's too hot.
It's way too hot for Davy, and the later character can't function here either.
So here you. Well, it's now it's a fire planet. And I don't really know.
And this character is also is he a king or a prince?
I don't remember.
Or is he just a random staff at the castle?
I don't fucking know.
He lives in a castle. I think he might be king.
King Smithy. Which oh boy, the
crazy babbling Furnos who never shuts up.
People, they don't like him.
Nobody likes Smithy.
So thing is, this comes from the old meme of mute your Furnos.
Yeah.
So yeah, our idea, he never shuts up. Up, man. They approach the try and go to the castle, and the citizens warn them, don't go in there.
And you really don't want to talk to the king.
What's wrong?
Like, oh, it must be like a corrupt king or something. We're spending time inside, and then the king doesn't seem to be cruel. He just won't
there.
shut up.
Oh, hello there.
And then they try to walk away. He's like, wait, let me finish.
You got any problems? What problem do we need? What problem is this you got here? You got any problems that need to be solved?
Well, it turns out Smithy was just recently crowned king because his father was murdered.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Yeah. You see, I just got recently crowned king because my father was murdered by, and then everyone's just like, well, by this weird gray lady with she had like this big bat and just broke his neck in half and like
What?
and then swung it around like a flail. It was brutal. I think she tried to chase down some of his subjects with his own head too.
Holy shit!
But she got locked out of the castle, and we pulled up the drawbridge.
Oh.
Everyone's just staring in horror
And fucking
confusion. Like
so much gruesome detail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His father was murdered.
He
He doesn't seem phased by
I
it.
don't know. I guess we'll go avenge him.
Ooh, I want to go revenge my father too. Ooh, let me go. Can I go, please?
Begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly. It was like, I don't want to just not let this guy avenge his father. So, sure.
Begrudgingly, they let him go. Smithy is, well, I mean, how does he play? Does he like hit? Is he like the joke character?
he is goofy. That's what I can say about him.
He can like
He can
attack
send waves of fire, but he can also, as he described what as to how his father's murderer used his own head, swing his head around like a flail, and send enemies he's
He
flying.
can also whack people with sticks.
He can also, if you're close range, he can also beat them up with drumsticks.
He's a bit of a joke character.
He's a joke character.
So they find
Actor spew a barrage of flames from his stomach.
yeah. So they then find the murderer.
Or a rare cana.
So you're the one. So you're the one who. So yeah, yes, you are the one.
Oh, you are the one who murdered my father. Or broke his neck and swung his head around as a mace, and then used it to chase away some of his
Get
subjects.
on with it.
Before getting locked out of the castle, when he decided to raise the drawbridge. And she stomps and causes the surrounding magma-filled walls of the volcano to dim.
I think you start. Yeah, get on. Let's get on with it.
Get on with it.
So yeah.
So fighting this rare cana.
Thankfully,
You have an official design, which is basically similar to my design but better.
not stupid.
And I just made it gray cana.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah.
So yeah. Decides to.
Just got annoyed. By
Just got annoyed. Gee, I wonder if his father was anything like him.
Yeah. So after like swinging his head and
After like swinging his head around like a flail and using it to chase away a rare cana, beat the shit out of her with his drumsticks. It's the wall of the volcano starts to crumble. The volcano starts to erupt and our protagonists flee.
yep.
Rarcana is, I believe Zubo decides to save her,
Yeah.
or not let her die in the volcano.
Yep. I guess he avenged his father. Which I don't think you need to repeat out. I don't think we need a reprise.
I'm so glad we finally.
Oh no!
We finally taken revenge against the lady who broke my father's neck. Who broke my father by breaking his neck, picking up his severed head and swinging it around like a mace to chase away his own subjects. Until we drove her out of the castle, rose the drawbridge, and prevented her from coming in because of the lava moat.
I regret my decision.
I regret my decision. Yeah, come on.
God. Yeah. So as the responsible king he is,
Smithy immediately boards the ship without asking.
Don't you-
Hey, wait, what are you doing? He's like, oh, what does this button do? And sets the ship in the flight.
oh, damn it.
Oh, damn it. I guess we're stuck with him.
They reluctantly have Smith. Who's this guy?
Yeah. Who's this guy?
Don't even ask.
Oh, I'm Smithy, the son of King Tango. My father was murdered.
And then it just fades.
By a railway who transitions to flying to the next planet. And then Zubo specifically chooses the planet with the coldest possible climate.
They need to get holy shit, I think we all need to get away from him.
It's like
So, Chapter 8.
Hey, Planet Frostlight.
Yeah. Yeah. Holy shit.
This planet society is the glacier, who live live in a cozy little tundra village.
So yeah, Smithy would, because Smithy is an individual, because I don't need to explain this.
He can't handle the harsh cold of the planet. It causes him to it causes his fires to dim.
And probably along with
Blazes! I can't step foot on this planet. The snow, the blizzard is causing my internal fire.
Let's get out of here.
To dim. That keeps me alive. It makes my blood flow. And without it,
See you later.
And then I just leave. He continues rambling to himself inside the spaceship.
Yep, that's Smithy's one joke.
He never shuts up. He goes into too much detail and repeats himself constantly.
So the people here. So yeah, the glacier. The place of the planet of the glaciers.
Now, you're wondering where music comes into this. Well, the glacier are a society of singers. Have some very strict traditions regarding it.
Yeah.
So, as set by their mayor.
Yep.
So Brumble is a bit of a rebel. He wants to be a drummer too. So he beats on his own frosty drums kit in his bedroom until his parents kick him out.
Yeah.
No. So, Brumble, all disheartened but not ready to give up, finds unlikely allies in the form. Okay, well, not really unlikely, but pretty likely allies in the form of our protagonist.
Likely, yeah.
At this point, in the form of our protagonist. So explains that he wants to drum at the upcoming singing festival.
Yeah.
And well, Bingus.
What?
Bingus moment.
No,
Okay,
no.
sorry.
Okay, yeah. So, I thank you.
So they.
All right.
So they our gang decides to join with him. To join with him at the festival. And back up his drumming.
Yep. And I think somewhere along the way, there's
and they show up to the festival by surprise. Eyes of the drums, and people are actually into it. It's as if a whole new world of musical possibility has opened up to the Glacier Society, and then the mayor, rare Mammoth, comes in.
being the bum that he is.
Being the bum that he is, decides to go up on stage. Agent threatened to kill Brumble with his own hands
For being different.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. So the people boo him, but it's time to fight. So
So
Brumble is the brawler.
Yep.
Pure physical bulk and beef.
Yep.
He has the highest direct attack in the game. Although most of his attacks have slow wind up. With same power, a slamming quake attack. Something like Donkey Kong's hand slap.
Yep. Yeah.
You can grab and throw enemies into other enemies.
Yep.
He's as well as bundle up snowballs to use as projectiles.
Yep.
Balls that are admittedly weaker than his physical attack and take a while to charge up. So Brumble, so after eating the mayor, the citizens all immediately vote him out of power. They're like, hey Brumble, you want to be the new mayor? And he's like, nah, fam.
Nah, fam.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yeah.
And so, new party member required.
Yep. And oh no. Oh
And,
no, meet Smithy.
And Smithy introduces himself. He's like, Brumble says he's a drummer, and he's like, drumming? I love drumming. All I do in my spare time every day is drum, and when I drum, I like the way my drumsticks feel when they, when they like each individual part of my drum set. There's the kick drum, the bass drum, the hi-hat, the crash.
All right, so next is the chapter 9.
Nine. Planet
Flora.
Planet Plantera.
Plantera.
The upon arriving, things seem quiet. Like there's no animal life here. It's just a jungle. When suddenly, hundreds of heavily armed Bassoon warriors come on by and cage our protagonist.
Okay, well.
It would seem they've been selected to fight in their gladiator tournament.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, this is chapter 9.
Fine. Queen Lily, he oversees the tournament. And then selects 8 of our protagonists is to go up against the powerful monster of the plant element.
Yep.
But the tournament is interrupted when the rare potbelly starts digging its tendrils in. And it's a weird flex, but okay.
Yep.
And starts threatening spectators.
Yep.
Our protagonists stop this horrible interruption in a climactic final battle, all better than what the audience was expecting, and earn their freedom.
Yep.
The Queen, impressed by their battle prowess, decides to travel and see more of it herself. After gaining the respect of the warrior Blossom race, they seemingly somewhat inspired by the Florins from Starbound.
Yeah.
The group of 10 head out.
So you're a queen? Oh, a queen.
Whoa, a queen! Did you know that I am a king? And then Lily he immediately uses her tail and puts Smithy in the face. Ow!
Shut up.
No, shut up. Shut up, you cretin. You're mean. And they head off to the next planet. Planet Mineralia.
Yep. Chapter 10. Sure. What happened here?
Well, there's our protagonist, our main syncopite here, Chip, is tasked with. I believe he's a camp counselor.
Ah.
Or there's a scavenger hunt going on.
Yep.
On where all of the various colorful syncopite children are running around. And then Well, they're trying to find objects from the list.
Yep.
Yes. But what they didn't know is that there's a terrifying monster about.
Yep.
Said to have eyes everywhere. It lures the children into the caves.
Yep.
Aves and has been responsible for a lot of disappearances lately.
Okay.
So, actually, our protagonists don't want this to happen. So,
Yeah.
And so they team up with Chip to go after them.
Yeah, I think so. You brought up the gameplay.
Lily and Chip.
Since you actually get this. You actually get to play as her.
Lily uses
Yeah.
Lily uses as plant spores or for status infliction, and as well as having health. Yes, she has health. She heals as well as being a healer.
Yes.
He's also a rushdown attacker, or with the highest ground speed out of any character.
Yep.
And her devastating claw and tail strikes.
Yep.
Like to shred the health bar of unsuspecting enemies. Overall, a really good character at this point.
Yep.
In the game. There's a reason she's one of the last ones unlocked.
So, and Chip.
Chip uses his control of rocks to hurl pebbles at rapid speed at his opponents. And as well as being able to cause crystals to form from the ground to spike them from below.
Yep.
He can also... he also emits light in dark areas. Similar, which is also something Smithy does and Zobu when attacking. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you hunt down, you hunt for the children and save them, and see that one of them is lured into the cave by Rare Geode.
Yep.
Who's been imprisoning the children for I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I think she wanted to eat them or something.
Okay.
To increase her power.
Ow.
Eating children to make yourself more powerful. Couldn't be me.
Yep, I eat kids.
So yeah, the Rare Geode is broken and into pieces, and the children are saved.
Yep.
The entrance to the cave, the entrance to the part of the cave where she is also walled off.
Yep.
Off, keeping her trapped beneath the ground.
Yep.
So so afterwards, Chip immediately quits his job as a camp counselor because that was too stressful for him.
Yeah.
And then he decides he wants to travel through space instead because that's less stressful, I guess.
I don't know. We didn't really think much of this part. Didn't really. Yeah.
So yeah.
So now on to chapter 11.
Now on the way here, there's an attack from the Galvan fleet. Who damaged the ship once again and caused it to crash land in a steampunk, an industrialized, smoggy steampunk area.
Yep.
The thick smog causes some characters to not quite enjoy the environment.
So that.
And in fact, few can resist it.
Yeah.
In this case, Kadu, Wuju, and Grimmeth can resist smog. Smog for now.
Yeah.
Although there's an upgrade that allows the others to do so later.
So here, this is where we meet.
Zimblestein. Ein. A lot of these characters are royalty, and Zimblestein is no exception. He's a respected elder king of the Vamp, a mechanical race. Which seemingly sprung into being from a means unknown.
Yeah. So yeah, they ask if they can help repair the ship.
And Zimblestein asks them to help repair their society's most valued monument, the clock tower.
Yeah.
Its time has been wonky for a long time. It's been unknown why, and so
All right.
yeah.
You get the drill.
Now Zimblestein's play style.
What playstyle would the Vamp have?
Good question. And I think he can fire steam from his headpieces. And possibly has some hidden and projectile weapons and turret capabilities. Just roll with it. I needed to make him playable somehow.
Yeah.
Now this is the weirdest one to make work.
Yeah, it's just Vamp. It doesn't look like
It doesn't
something.
look like a character, like a player character.
Yeah. So yeah, they then I think yes they run into
So they run into a rare Rebro, who's been using the clock, who's been scavenging parts from the clock tower for his own creations, and it has been the reason it hasn't been functioning correctly.
Yep.
Hey, so, well, time to beat the shit out of him and take those parts back.
Yep.
And the rare Rebro is driven out of the capital city afterwards.
Yep.
So Zimblestein decides to repair the ship. Yep, and, well,
Yeah.
at this point, Zubo decides, well, clearly, my father is angry. Think we could put a stop to him?
Yeah.
So, like, as you see at this point, he's successfully gathered his army.
Yeah. Well, they're probably on his planet.
And he's overthrown Pedro.
Yep. So yeah, time to take care of that.
Now, when you enter the city, the entire thing goes off power. Yes, the city shuts down, causing mass panic. It goes into lockdown mode.
Oh, that's not good.
Mode activating all the castle's emergency defense systems. So, you have to navigate the power down Night City. Well, it's running on backup energy. You had a few Zints keeping it alive.
Yep.
So yeah, you navigate through the darkened city. You reach each point where you can reactivate. Yeah, and you delve into the castle.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, and you have to fight your way through the into the basement, and to repower the city.
Yep. Yeah.
After doing so, well, the king kept the castle's defense systems online, so that's still an issue. It's time to make your way to the throne room.
Yep. And I guess we got a boss rush here.
Yup, against all of the all of the chapter bosses from the previous chapters.
Yep. Take them down. Oh, and finally, then finally confront.
King Zubo Sr. Who uses who overcharges the generator and imbues himself with an excess amount of electricity.
Yep.
So it's going to take the combined powers of everyone to take him down, because he's also grown to a gigantic proportion. And decided to, he's got all sorts of force fields, projectiles, electric blasts, and all sorts, and even minions. And what?
I gotta go upstairs a minute.
Okay.
To get some water.
And it's a long and difficult fight, and various, and each phase requires a different character to do damage to.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They're all they are all separated in different parts of the arena.
Yeah.
And for the finale, Zubo raises their staff in the air, absorbs all the electricity from their father and uses it to zap him and knock him unconscious.
Yep.
They take back the crown and order the citizens and to lock his father up.
Yep.
So, yeah.
And yeah.
Zubbo, relieved by the
Oh no.
by having finally dealt with their father.
Yep.
Well, they're finally ready to settle down for a while.
Yeah. So I think there's the credits montage.
There's a credits montage.
Of each planet. And now.
And what the gang's doing now.
Yep.
Planet. Oh, we've got the name.
Oh, just.
Chapter 1. The humbug bandits have cleaned up their act and are now assistants to Talkstrom, working on all sorts of impressive gadgets.
Yep.
I am. What the?
Okay.
Oh crap!
Be quiet, Grandma. We're still doing the video.
Oh no.
Or stay up there. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So yeah. The shadow.
Shadow / light planet. The king and queen constructed a communal castle.
Hey, don't you guys want some water down here?
Yes,
Okay.
they constructed a communal castle on the border of the two lands.
Yeah.
Keep that there until I'm ready.
And yeah. What?
Battle. Oh no.
I don't know what that sound was.
Yeah.
It is. And the antagonists here are reduced to janitorial duty.
Yep. Yep.
The chapter 3. Grummet's family is living happily in a more oppressive home.
Yeah.
With,
without the fear of cannibalism.
And dining on a feast.
Yep.
And he's rare dog and is flailing around hanging from the ceiling as a decoration.
Yep.
Chapter 4. Uya has become apprenticed to a famed scientist, and they're studying in rare gas composition.
Uh-huh.
And much to the annoyance of the persistent, much to the annoyance of the poltergeist.
Yep. Jeff.
Yeah. Jeff is just having a coffee. Yeah, the Tweedles are sticking on the windowsill.
Yeah, yep. Like I said.
He's a normal dude.
Yeah, he's just a guy.
Just a guy. And then Davy and Pegleg are sailing the seas. He's using the cannon to fight off Rare Toe Jammer.
Yep.
Or blasting it into the atmosphere.
Yep. So, oh God, Smith on Planet Hot Beach.
Eat Rare Cane up. He's now a Smithy is standing in Rare Cane's dungeon cell, blabbering to her, and she looks miserable.
That's her eternal punishment.
Yes.
He just annoys people to death.
Brumble's got the whole gang together for a concert.
Yep.
With Zubo as the lead singer.
Yep.
There's a new tournament going on. With Chip clashing crystals with an oversized string.
And yeah, on the crystal on the crystal planet.
Chip is laying in a lawn chair with shades on. On it is the children and run around in the background on wrestling with each other.
Yeah. And then we have the fight and on the mech.
On the mech planet.
Yeah.
Zimblestein's constructing a monument, constructing a massive statue of everyone.
Yeah.
And a scale model. No, constructing a scale model spaceship. Back on planet Galvon. On Zubo, is resting in their room. Just writing something down on their desk.
And then
there's an epilogue.
We're,
Zubo calls up all their friends and they decide.
we got an idea.
Yeah. Why don't we have our own? Why don't we celebrate? Why don't we create our own little hideout? So they set off for an uncharted planet and bringing some of the wildlife of their planet. So it's with them.
Yep.
And set up and create the Starhenge. Yes, I know the Starhenge was built by the Colossals and Canon. Shut up.
Shut up.
We already said this is an alternate universe. It's completely different.
It doesn't have to make sense.
What?
So yeah. Oh. Well, this might be the longest we've ever rambled about MSM.
Yep.
For now, at least.
And yeah, that
was Celestial Hijinx.
A little passion project of mine. Because I was like Yeah, well, we already explained why.
But yeah.
I'm really happy with how it turned out. It'll always hold a special place in my heart as something I had a lot of fun doing.
You know, it's more competent than Island Hoppers.
Yeah.
Or at least.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, go watch our video on Island Hoppers.
I'm just going to laugh at how absurd it was.
Okay, that's all for today. Oh my God, we've been talking for over an hour and a half now. But this will be far from the longest MSM video we do.
We have something very, very special planned for Anniversary Month.
I already said what it is.
We're going to be doing a commentary on the lore of My Singing Monsters. Not the actual lore, obviously.
No,
my interpretation.
Edgy fan fiction.
My pre-Wublin Wubox interpretation of the lore.
Which it was edgy fan fiction we passed off as lore.
Yes.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Tomorrow is going to be a more standard. Tomorrow will be another commentary.
Right.
Another recommentated.
This time we're talking about
the time our cousin Austin
and came over and reviewed a pair of Steven Universe episodes with us.
But yes. Till then, I'm Ozrin.
My memory and bonjour, my wonderful viewers. See you in the next video. Yeet!